Go.
Hello, Lily here.
Hello, Chemical here. Oh, shit. No, go back to...
What you doing now?
It just, like, scrolled to, Direwolf. Whoops. Uh-huh. Anyways, today we're going to discuss, Alice 9, Roy's, and the Gazette's new outfits that have been released. Holy shit. They,
Yeah.
for once, I probably say this month, like the beginning of this month, was new outfits, new PV type month. So far, Roy's is going to be releasing a new PV called The Beginning, like I stated in my in my news, and also going back on tour.
Yay!
um, Alice 9 released a new PV called Phoenix, and
It is awesome.
yes, I don't have an HD picture of the band yet, but I had this right now. You can see what they look like, and they're all there. And but Show, the lead singer, had to have the mask on. Why?
Maybe he did that because he couldn't decide on makeup.
Sounds like Rookie.
Well, he does kind of idolize him.
Why does everyone from PSC idolize Rookie?
Because Gazette was one of the first bands
Really?
from Yavi. Yeah.
And Born. Born's up there too.
Because the Gazette have been with PSC since 04.
I thought it was
04,
02.
03.
I thought it was 02. I think.
Oh yeah, because they were under their indie record label. Yes, so they've been there the whole time.
Yeah.
And if you like uh um, Alice, they start. I forget the exact year, but they started like I think it was what 05, 06?
They're 10 years old. So the
What?
Alice 9 is 10 years old.
I don't know exactly when they started, but they joined PSC after the Gazette.
They joined 3 years
And
after the Gazette.
okay. Same thing with like Doubt.
They're
And
8. They're turning 8 this year.
mhm. And the rest of them. So they've all been there. The Gazette's been there longer. So it's definitely more they are definitely the senpais highs
Notice me,
of PSC.
senpai!
Shut up! I hate that song.
Oh, there's an actual song called that now?
Yes, I will find it and I will send it to you so that you can just want to burn your ears off.
No, because the reason I said that because I remember Kazuki from Screw saying that to Allie. That's why I said it.
After that, there were so many ships, so many creepy ships, and so many creepy stories. I'm just like, oh god, no, no, no.
Anyways, let's before we get on to that random ship talk boat, but whatever. Alice 9, if you can see in like the details, like half the shirts kind of like in cut like a you could say like a fire kind of has a little bit of yellow, orange, and red in it. Basically resemble a phoenix, and but the rest of the outfit is black.
Which is a really awesome color combination.
Yes.
Now, it would have been even better
Huh?
if in the front of their shirts they had flames cut out.
Oh, that'd be cool.
So, like, you could see the flame, but everywhere else was bare chest. So we found them to just die.
I already died because you spam me with show in a bathtub that's he's wet. You already spam me with those pictures.
I love those pictures for that reason.
um, Also, don't worry. The picture I'm about to bring up. Oh, and Tora has a new tattoo, but I'm about to bring up a side project with Show and Tora. Don't freak out. Alice and I is still together, but Wolf is a side project of Show and Tora, and
And, oh my god.
I really can't explain it, but you know how shows sound really poppy when he was in PSC. Yeah, he's not that anymore.
If anyone remembers Heart of Gold and
Mm.
how he how dark it was,
Uh-huh.
that is pretty much Direwolf, but with a completely different sound. He's screaming, he's growling, and black, and I mean, he really grew up.
Yeah, from a PSC lead singer to a Tower Records lead singer.
I want to know when he meets Medjugorje.
Oh
I want to
God.
know if Scare Alice 9, because Alice 9 is used to the, the normalcy of
PSC.
PSC. Tower Records, there were never any gloves to even take off.
No.
If you're familiar with Lacoyan, Roy's, Kodomo Dragon, Medjugorje, formerly Burn,
Mm-hmm.
and you just look at the, I don't know if insanity is the right word,
It's
but
insanity.
the insanity of these bands that makes them so beautifully awesome, and just how they don't give two darns about it.
No, the thing is,
They're just like, we're gonna do whatever we want.
as long as
Like,
you guys make CDs, music, and you can have your fun while you're doing it, kind of personality in Tower.
That's pretty much Tower Records.
We're still trying to
Um,
convince the Gazette to go over to Tower Records so they can actually have a little bit more freedom.
But I don't think they will, because they've been set in their ways, and PSC is good for them, I guess.
Sometimes.
They've had their ups and their downs, but at the same time, they've been with PSC since the beginning, so that's a mold that they have made.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Let's see. They do have a PV out called Rebellion. You should watch it. If you're a Tora fan, he does have a new tattoo on his arm. He's still the tiger of the band. And the troublemaker. Oh, what else? From what I've been seeing from Direwolves, look, they have two shirts out right now. It's the wolf head, and it says like Direwolf on it, and the one the Tor is wearing off of Show's Instagram is also says wolf and it has the wolf's eyes in them, and the W and I think the A. I can't remember. I have to look again. I don't have those pictures with me, but any comments?
um, well, aside from it being extremely awesome altogether, I like the concept of the band. It's different, but at the same time, still like, it's a calm different. It's very different from what we are used to for both of these men, but at the same time, it's still them.
Mm-hmm.
Tora, he's still pretty much the same old Tora. You could cover him in sugar and candy and throw him in a room full of children, and he would not change.
Nope.
He would probably scare those children. Or make them think he is the coolest, most badass guy on the whole planet.
Uh-huh.
But either way, so it's still Tora, and it's still very much Show. We saw this transition near the end of their PSU run.
Mm-hmm.
With
Fuck, what was
I
it?
Was it another supernova?
No, it was Stargazer, I think. I
I
think.
think you're. I think it was. We think it was Stargazer, but
But
near the end.
but the
Um.
album called was Supernova. The album was.
Yeah. You saw the hair change. You saw he was wearing lower shirts, open shirts,
Ugh.
clothing. And had a more
Sorry for that.
serious. His Demon King side was coming out.
Oh yeah.
And now it's out, and he's like, I'm not putting it away.
Hell no.
Um, so, and then if you look at the other members, it's very different from, the Alice 9 members. But at the same time, you can notice similarities. Okay, this is just an off-branch, and it might just be they're helping them get a head start.
Yeah.
But
Sure.
either way, I would strongly recommend everyone listen to this band.
Yes, I will link down Alice Nine's official channel and Wolf's official channel. They both have the PVs up there, and it's their first video on their brand new YouTube channels. Well, Wolf has 2 videos, but it's just a trailer.
And lately, for us 9 fans who follow show's Twitter, show has been getting very agitated because of the false accounts. I understand where he's coming from. To me, it's not a big deal, but to him it might be a completely different story, because for all we know, someone could be, saying that he is the real show, or that she's the real show, or whatever, to him, and it's ticking him off, which, after a while, I would get mad too.
And you don't want the Demon King to come out and strangle you in a way.
And for those of you who do know, Kamijo recently played in London. Sadly, no pictures were allowed to be taken. So we have no pictures. Because I had a friend who went to London to see him, and she was not allowed to take any pictures. But she did get to see, she got to see everyone, and she made eye contact with one of the band members.
Aww.
And he swears he looked back at her, and I her for every cent. I have no reason to doubt her, and I'm very jealous of her. I've never been to a concert in my life, but I would love to go.
I'm trying my best to get my passport and everything going, so I can actually hop on a plane and go to Japan.
That costs lots of this.
Money.
And this we do not have.
Should we go on to Wars, or you still want to talk about Alice and Wolf?
Let's go on to Royce, because I think I've said everything about Alice.
Alright. Let me get up, boys. All I have to say, they look very mature for what they...
For Royce.
Yes. I'm just saying.
Yes, I definitely love Karina's outfit.
He has a tail again.
Yes, he did.
If you guys don't know, I think it was Innocence, right? Where he had
yes.
the tail.
Yes.
They were playing hide and seek, if I remember this correctly.
Yes, they were playing a game of, I don't know what it was, but Tomiya is sitting, like, he's the big corporate office guy. And,
I don't know if it's Suru or Kyodai.
And Subaru walks in and he's talking, and Karina's, like, in this closet, and he just fell out. But when he fell, he landed and ripped the tail and some other of the little straps right off of his outfit.
And me and my friend both have a bet going and see how long that tail's going to last.
So then he dumps Tomoya out of the chair, or makes Tomoya get out of the chair, and he just sits there under the lamp trying to fix it.
He gets it fixed.
Broken and walks away.
He gets it fixed though. He puts it back on.
Yeah, well, he wasn't able to because he didn't have a safety pin, but the staff found out, and one of the staff members grabbed a bobby pin and just stuck it on.
I bet that got hurt.
He was freaking out. He was gonna get poked the whole time.
I'm like, wait, he doesn't. Wait, he doesn't like needles.
I don't know, but does anybody like to be poked with a safety pin?
It hurts, but I don't mind needles. While I'm speaking, he has an angel wing tattoo on his back.
That's a little bit different. Like, I'm afraid of needles, but tattoo guns don't scare me.
Same here. I'm not afraid of needles at all.
I'm like, I don't like that. Like, if I see the needle coming when I go to the dentist,
Hey, you're gone.
I start shaking and freaking out.
I'm trying to think what else before we go on the singlet pictures.
Somebody has got bright ass orange hair.
Like Kiyoshi does or did.
Yeah, it's more did.
It'd be kind of funny if we did go back to the bright orange hair again. Kiyoshi, not Tomoya.
You right?
Subaru is more of a just recently dyed, like bleached his hair kind of look. It's a really light blonde, but you can see hints of silver in it in a way. But he doesn't have the blue streaks anymore. I did like the blue hair chalk streaks though.
At least he is changing his hair every other day.
Yeah.
Like most people do.
Yeah.
Like, well, I don't know if you can so much say rookie because he's always done natural colors. Not always.
I was about to say Mad Marble.
About natural colors. But recently, in like recent years, he's been keeping to red, black, blonde.
Blonde tips, red tips.
Those types of colors. I think the wildest hair color any of them have had in recent years was Aoi when he did the Hide hair.
And claims to not have been a tribute to Hide.
But we all know how he is. He is.
Yeah. His outfit kind of looked like the Rocket Dive outfit. How like the collar goes up over his nose a bit.
Yep. I don't know if that was so much planned because rookie's in charge of all that, so that could have just been what was in the latest fashion line. Or what they pulled out of their closets.
Yep. For example, I think
that was their of casual outfits.
I love them in their casual outfits. And we're just getting distracted again. Boys, before we get onto the Gazette, Kyodai, chopped his hair off.
He did.
He still looks like a girl to be honest. He looks like the chocolate covered strawberries. How his hair is. It reminds me of that.
Yes.
But, sadly, Karina is not showing his back in this one, but I kind of understand it was during the winter when these outfits were made, probably. You still there?
Yes, I am. Alright?
Yeah, you were just quiet. I was like, oh shit, did the call drop? I'm like, ah!
But yes, I love it when Kuina shows his back. I think we all do. His wings are beautiful, but I wouldn't. I totally understand it was cold, but I kind of blame Subaru because he has this fascination with doing PVs in the winter.
I think it was.
If you look back, almost all of their PVs were shot in the winter.
Well, they were on tour too, so they could. Yeah. Revolution was.
And he was freaking shirtless.
Don't remind me.
Too
God.
late.
He had that, his hair was red in that PV when he was shirtless.
Yes, and he had lots of markings all over him.
Oh, God. Then, I think it was Tomiya that was the most unclothed one inside Subaru.
Yes.
But he was keep getting hot because of the fire ring around him. The leather seat of his drums.
And you know, those idiots decided to play with the fire.
Oh, it was cute though.
Yes, but they're idiots, idiots.
So it was like,
Whereas I love you
woo!
to death. Sometimes I question you. I mean, come on. I'd hate to see you guys get burned.
Yeah, it's true. Didn't like Super turn into like a pyro after that?
Yeah,
It's like,
pretty much, because if you notice, like, in almost all their PVs, there's some kind of flame somewhere.
it's like Supernova. That was our latest one before this one's going to come out.
That's true, but that was a little dangerous. They had helium.
Oh God. I wonder if they got into the helium.
Knowing them? Yes.
Because I cannot find the offshoot of Supernova, and I want to just see because, like, I've seen screenshots of Karina on Tomiya's drums, and Subaru being Subaru. Of course, he's not barefooted like he normally is.
Subaru being Subaru. And everybody knows. That's like, there's no words to describe Rookie. It's just Rookie.
Rookie.
Rookie is Rookie. Okay, got it.
Should we go into the singlet shots now so get up closer pictures?
Sure.
Alright, this is Subaru's up close shot of him. You can see, like, what I mean by his hair. It's, like, really, like, recently bleached. And you can see his earrings. And also he has his, lip pierced. Again. Not again, but I think he lost it or stole one from Karina.
Lost it, took it out, bought a new one.
Or just...
And Kuna will not share his piercing.
No. I have to admit, I do like the spiky piercing on his lip. I do like it.
But sharing piercings is a little bit gross.
Yes.
Especially lip piercings.
Let's see. Now we have Karina. He has all his earrings. I think you said he might have had two or more. No, I can't tell.
You'll have to send me the pictures so I can see them again.
All right, hold on, I will. 1 second, I'll pause the recording so I'll get you the pictures. Hey, hello everyone. We had technical difficulties for like a quick second. All right.
Hooray for technology!
What you were going to say, or do you want to go continue discussing Karina?
Let's continue discussing Karina.
Alright. Like I said before, we had the technical difficulties.
Really sorry, all.
I think he has all his piercings in, but you said he added more.
It looks like he's taken a few out on his lip, and like one on his cheek, but it might also be this is such a drastic change in makeup.
Uh-huh.
I mean, he kind of almost looks like Miyavi.
Oh my god, he kind of does.
Like the way he's posing, the way he's holding it, even his hair and the way he's looking looks a lot like Miyavi, but younger. Heck of a lot more piercings.
Mhm.
And you know.
And also for the record, that is a cat bell around his neck.
Until he takes it off.
Oh god.
But it looks like he has a few less, but I'll have to look at some other pictures because it might also be he's not wearing any hoops.
No.
He's wearing all studs.
Studs and the chains.
Yes, so it is very hard to say for absolute sure. So I'll have to look at an older picture to be able to tell you.
Just go back to like I'm trying to think of fuck. I'm trying to think of a PV that they actually where you actually see all like his face really well.
Um, I can't think of one either.
Going blank.
No, this mostly focuses on his. Wait, egotistic.
Yeah,
Go watch egotistic, and you'll be able to tell for sure.
just watch the off shot.
Yeah. You know, I've still never seen that.
I'll link it after this.
Alright. And who's next?
Kyodai. Oh whoa, his makeup matches his hair. I just realized that.
Yes, it does. Now, I am not really I mean, I love Kyodai, but I wouldn't say I have a crush on him, but he got hot fast. I love what he did with his hair.
And also, he used to have really long hair, and he usually has it up like a high ponytail, like Kyochi does. But if you kind of see what the long necklace is, that's one of Kiyoshi's lighter necklaces.
Oh my god, it is!
You just realized
It is!
it is Kiyoshi's lighter necklace, along with the Subaru's cross necklace. Subaru does wear occasionally. And I swear, like, all my
Okay.
crushes have.
um, Also, you'll notice he's put some meat on,
Mm-hmm.
which, thank God, I was so worried about him. You know,
Along with...
so
Karina needs to put some meat on his bones.
he eats and eats and eats and eats. That boy has, like, a magic metabolism.
Give us...
Yes, please.
But his hair, if you look at his hair, is like a really dark chocolate brown with, red undertones. It looks amazing.
Yeah. Which also, if you look at Tomoya, he kind of has, like, a lighter red streaks here and there
Mhm.
through his hair.
It has
Especially when
one
he's,
light
like,
orange hair streak in his hair.
he had to keep something that was orange. And I love the animal print that they did.
Yeah, they did like a mixture this time.
Yeah, it's like leopard, zebra, cheetah print, all kinds of stuff.
The boys love their animal print. I noticed this. Like every single PV, somehow they incorporate animal print into their costumes.
But they can all pull it off. That's the important part.
Of course, Karina's outfit for Lila, his whole entire outfit was cheetah print.
Which, of course, I just went nuts over. Big cheetah print fan.
And he has Hide's rented a model of Hide's guitar.
Rented or bought, not sure yet, but either way, he looked awesome playing.
Mm-hmm.
So who are we to complain?
True. Right now we're looking at Tomiya. And I noticed, does Tomiya ever have piercings? Can't tell from this picture.
No, Tomoya has never had any facial piercings.
No ear piercings?
None that I'm aware of.
That's weird. And also, he's like a troublemaker, kind of. He usually is the one that, if you look at recent pictures when they were doing in-stores, he's usually one in a dress. Just,
I don't like it when they put on dresses. It scares me.
it scares me that Subaru can wear one so well. That's the only part that scares me. He can wear it so well.
Yeah. I want to find the person that made them put this on and just go,
Bop him on the head.
"You're destroying their manhood!"
I think the manager dared them or something. He lost a bet. I can't remember what you told me why they wear dresses.
I don't remember what I said either.
But going back to the group shot, they're more darker than, well, they're kind of like a mixture between Egotist and trying to think of another like dark PV they did. Well,
Lilla?
yeah, it's like a mixture between that.
But at the same time, it's like their normal outfits. They usually have the insane wrapping and 3 jackets and lots of dangly stuff.
Yeah, I just know.
So this is their usual, but not as Oshire.
Yeah, like what they used to be, but they're growing out of the Shire look. To be honest,
Big time.
especially just now, Subaru had his birthday.
He is wearing penny loafers.
You just noticed that?
Yes. That does not go with your outfit. Why are you wearing penny loafers?
You probably didn't have no shoes to go with it.
Sneakers! A pair of Converse high tops would go with that.
You know, Karina, he usually goes barefooted too, like Subaru does.
True. But really? Penny loafers? Okay, out of all of it, I'd say it's probably the one thing I don't care for. But other than that, it's all an A+.
Yes. And of course, Subaru has those really weird, like, fluffy kind of boots. I'm recording! He's wearing a, fluffy, what's this weird type of, like, boots that are,
Those
like,
are basketball shoes.
yes, that's what I was thinking of. I was like, what's the name of those shoes? But also, he has, like, fake tail. He also has tails on his outfit. I just realized that. Like,
No, those aren't tails. Those are just like little tufts of fabric.
looks like fur.
It does, but that's too thin to be a tail.
Be one.
I could be wrong, but from here it looks way too thin to be a tail.
Yeah. Of course, they do have a tour digest up there. For their recent tour that just got done, NES, has a clip of Subaru and his twin brother, Kento, singing. They sound exactly the same when they sing.
Isn't it awesome?
Yes! Although Subaru is most the hyperactive twin out of both of them.
Very much so.
And I don't know if Kento is a part of a band. We don't know. So
I haven't figured that one out yet. So if you do know, please leave a comment and tell us.
yes. Should we go on to the bigger outfit discussion now?
Yes, please.
Yeah, we had a hour recording before we get to this, and some odd reason the audio messed up, and we went into full discussion about their outfits.
Yes.
And it was...
Well, now we've come up with more pictures, so that hour discussion on just their outfits can be even longer.
Oh, yeah.
So please bear with us and stick through and watch all the way.
Yes.
Let's start with Leader-san.
Kai.
Hi.
He...
Now, here's what I noticed earlier. If you look at his collar, like right here, you will notice that there are Hanukkahs.
Yeah.
Or Medoras, I think. I'm not sure the name of the candle thingy in the Jewish Christmas. I'm not sure.
I don't know. Everyone, the whole entire band has them.
Yeah, I noticed that. Like, just now, I hadn't noticed it before, but I haven't had pictures that big before.
And these are the mobile update profile shots.
I'll have to say, I love Kai's hair.
Yes. I love his
fitting
long
of
hair.
him.
I love his long hair.
The black lipstick, it's a shocker. Not used to seeing him in black. At least that much.
He did wear black lipstick when he first joined, if you noticed.
That's true.
When he was a cute double zombie.
Yeah. But this is different. This is very different.
Yeah, he's a mature leader son.
Yes. You know, and I love the military look.
Mm-hmm.
And I think what would be the icing on the cake for Kai would be a hat, a military hat as well.
Yeah, but the thing is, you notice he rarely wears hats. He only wears hats when he has a day off.
And then Aoi tells him he looks like Michael Jackson.
Fuck you, Allie.
Careful, Aoi might respond to that.
You have your girlfriend. Go on.
um,
Let's see. Who next? Do you want to do Ricky?
Let's do
Mobile shot.
Let's do Reita.
Reita.
Yes.
All right, let me get the bonehead. For Reita, he still has that classic white noseband. He did have a black one.
Yes. I like the color of his hair. The way they styled his hair.
It's like a mixture.
One I'm not too fond of.
It's like a mixture of his old hairstyle, where it looked like a cockatiel.
But electrified.
Yes. He looked like he got static shocked. Or just rubbed a balloon on his head.
Lipstick is amazing.
Yes.
Of course, the eyeshadow's the same. His tie, I am going to steal it someday.
Because it's like studded.
Yes, and again, I love the military look. It's always refreshing to see Reita in a button-up shirt and tie.
For once.
It is a wonderful change.
He was in a military outfit for Inside Beast.
Yes, that time he wore one as well. This is like a darker spin on that. This is more like, evil general look for all of them. But it's really nice. They pull it off very well. And it suits them.
I'm trying to remember the name of the dark visual K. I can't remember it.
Kudo K.
Yes, that's the name of it. It's basically just black.
Yes, it's just dark, black, almost scary. So shall I move on to Urha?
Sure. Oh god.
Urha. First thing I have to say, contacts. Oh my god, he is wearing contacts.
What was
Rarely
those?
see him in contacts, especially those type.
Yeah, Ricky wears them a lot.
Yes, it is awesome. He pulls them off. I, again, love the black lipstick. First, we've seen him with black lipstick before.
Yes.
Oh, this is like a duller. It's not as shiny.
It's a matte.
Awesome.
It's a matte lipstick.
I love the hair.
Yes.
Love it. I don't normally like him in short hair, but the way he's done it this time, beautiful.
Because it's
the hat, beautiful.
Yes.
I love the chains on it.
Ricky has bigger chains on his. We're going to get to him soon. But he looks like a drill sergeant, to be honest.
I think that's what they were going for with him. The tie, again, is a good look. I'm not sure how he tied it, but it looks a little weird.
It looks crooked. It looks...
Yes, it is.
It looks crooked.
I love the jacket.
Yes.
It's definitely different from Kai or Reita's. I love the buttons. I love the little sparks of gold here and there. All around, awesome
The
outfits.
trimming. Should we get to the camera horn next? Or are we going to do it? Alright.
Let's go talk to the camera horn.
I'm sorry you're offending Aoi fans. That's the general name.
We call him that because he loves the camera. He's always in the camera.
I blame Uncle Suzuko for that.
We do. So I'm sorry if we offended anyone. We're not trying to be mean. We're just having fun.
Yes.
Love his outfit again. Love his hair. Usual hair length for Aoi, which it works for him. Usually this type of a haircut, but he can pull it off very well.
Yes.
His eyeshadow makes him look really, really tired. He has no stick. I love his necklace. And as you Aoi fangirls will adore, his shirt is open.
Yes. I think it's with one button, to be honest, I think.
He has the first two buttons undone, and then the rest of them are done.
This is...
I love this jacket.
I think this is kind of like modeled after the pulse wiggling jacket.
I think so as well. And it might even be the same jacket. Um,
Hey.
I definitely like the details.
Mhm.
And if you notice, it isn't so much black as opposed to blue.
Yeah, it's like right. It's a midnight color.
Yeah, you can see the black detailing.
Mhm.
And then the gold buttons. All around, love the outfit.
And he does make necklaces, and those are his necklaces. He does make. You can buy them,
Yes,
and he does have.
yes,
He has a logo tattooed on his shoulder.
yes. Which, if you notice, is the same. If you go back to inside or not inside Beast, pardon me.
Um.
Um, the invisible wall.
Uh huh.
You'll notice that he's wearing a necklace that is the same as that.
Mhm.
Uh,
He also has it on his amp too sometimes.
yes. Now, on to the main attraction.
Hold on, let me get to him. He looks very scary in this his mobile update profile. To be
It
honest,
depends on your definition of scary.
he looks like a zombie.
He looks hot.
And of course, he has his black chain necklace, or it's just edited to look like it's black.
That one is black.
Oh yeah, he has like gold and a black gold and black chain
His
necklace.
gold one broke.
Yeah, it broke in
The
the
gold one.
last tour.
So let's start at the top and work our way down. The hat. Again, love the hat, love the chains.
Mhm.
Beautiful. The hair, it is so rookie, it's not even funny. But we love it.
Yes,
In this picture, it doesn't appear he has his lines.
it's like if I could find it, if we go to like the bigger like single shots, and you get like his next kind of. Remember the picture I showed you earlier with him, with like the sample of himself just as a pamphlet. He has his neck up. He has more like a smear kind of like thing going
Oh
on.
yeah, that's right.
On
It
his
looks
neck.
like he went like this with his lines.
Yeah, just like choked himself in a way.
I love his makeup. His contacts, don't even get me started. And again, his hair, I love how it like goes black, blonde, and then it fades. The very, very tips are almost a blue color.
Yeah.
Love it. His jacket, it doesn't appear he has on anything under that, but he probably has a tank top, knowing him. Either way, let's keep our hopes up. Love the rope detailing.
It's like his Mad Marble, kind of, with that rope.
Yeah.
If when we go to the bigger shots, you'll see what we mean.
Yeah. His jacket is about knee length.
Uh huh.
I love the details in the jacket. Like I said, I love the ropes that are pardon me, I can't talk. That go from here across the shoulder.
Or it could go underneath your arm, too.
Yes. All around, I really, really like it. It's a well put together piece.
And leave it to Rookie putting something very awesome for the entire band.
Yes. If you'll notice, his belt is gold chains as well.
Yes.
He's wearing white gloves this time. His sleeves look like they're a little long for him,
Yeah.
but it works. All around, I really, really like it.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely dark for the Gazette.
Yeah.
Definitely. I don't think I've ever seen them in anything, not even in the old days, anything this dark. But it works. It's so different from what we're used to with them.
And it gave me a
works.
heart attack when I saw it.
I think it gave all of us a heart attack when we saw it, especially for those of us who are fangirls. Or fanboys.
I'm guilty. She calls me Mini Kai, so I am becoming Mini Kai very soon. Official Mini Kai.
Yes.
Should we move on
So-
to the bigger singlet soon?
Yes.
Alright, who you want to start out with, or should we start with Leader Son again?
Huh?
Do you want to start with Kai or stay or go to Rookie and go back down? Like from
Um, let us start with. Let's start with Kai.
okay.
The one where he's on the bridge.
Yeah. Here's a better shot of Kai's outfit, but it's black and white, so you can't tell. But later on, I will pull up screenshots of the 13-year anniversary comments, so you can actually see what it looks like in better lighting that's not edited. And his hair is amazing colored, to be honest.
It's like a honeydew brown,
Mm-hmm.
and in certain light, it looks like the tips have faded out.
Like Rookie's.
Yes, I like the little banister line that goes around his hip. It accentuates him, but not makes him look like a giant.
He's only 5'8". The Giants in Utah.
Love the jacket. He's wearing leather gloves, which is again very awesome. This picture, I like how they bubbled it, and I like where it took it.
And you can still see there's a little bit of snow left on the bridge too. I think it is snowing too.
It probably is.
Well, it was taken during December, January-ish.
Yes. Which if you look at the tree right behind him, it looks like it's reaching down to try to grab him.
Oh my god, it kind of does. But also, I have to still recommend go look at if you watch Disneyland Darkness, or was it Last Heaven, when you start seeing the transition from Inside the Beast when they started to go into darker kind of things, if you notice that.
It's Last Heaven. It's Last Heaven. You start seeing it go. Okay, there's it's starting to get a little bit darker, and even in Inside the Beast, you can see it. Okay, yeah, definitely darker here.
Ooh,
now
Kai
why
with a whip. Sorry.
I went in this direction. It's all right. I don't know, and we'll have to ask them someday. But either way, it is awesome. I'm not complaining in the slightest, because this is such an drastic change. And they might just be doing it for the moment and then going to go back to what they usually do, or
Please don't.
stay.
Just stay for a bit longer like this, please.
But we know the Gazette. And if
They
we know
always
them,
surprise
how do you
us.
think we know them? Surprises never cease. And when surprises never cease, for us fangirls, heart attacks are always around the corner.
Hi. And also, Ricky is hinting towards a new album this year, too. So
I'm very much looking forward to that. I'm hoping that someday I'll be able to buy one of their official albums from a site that will actually pay them, so that I can actually have something of theirs and know that half my money actually went to fund them.
yeah, me too. It's hard to find those sites, to be honest.
One of them is definitely Japan Discoveries, and I would say order directly from them. It's expensive, but you know the quality is worth it, because Rookie does not cut lines.
No. If you've seen, Kai loves wearing Ricky's outfit, the outfits Ricky designs.
Yes. Aoi has said that before that, it's, Rookie is very eccentric about the fashion, and sometimes it bugs him, but when Rookie comes up with a fashion idea, you know it's gonna work.
Yeah, because he doesn't cut, he doesn't cut around the corners, basically.
Yes. If something is worth doing, it's worth doing it right.
Yes. Okay, who next? Bonehead or Ducky?
Let's go with Ducky.
We call Utah Ducky because he does the duck lips like Suzuko does.
Which picture are we going to be looking at?
The pamphlet full body kind of until we get to the grip shot. So
Gotcha. Okay. Do you want to start?
sure, like if you've seen Ricky's hat, Utaha. I'm sorry, I'm butchering his name because it still won't come out of my mouth right. He has chains on his hat also. Um, for the hair, it's like kind of like it. Like my friend said, from the uh, mobile shot, you can see how short his hair is, but it works with the hat so well.
Yes.
Um, what else? And also his outfits are put together so well. You will see what I mean. Like once we get into the color photos of the band, like the screenshots from the comments or the full band picture. But his outfit is amazing. I have to admit, he does look very put together and very good looking. But I'm still deciding with Kai because he's my crush since I was in high school. Yeah, I just realized how old I was. Fuck.
Not really.
But they will put two the fuck. I cannot speak anymore. But also he's wearing leather gloves. It looks like, but I have a feeling he's
Yes,
probably
you're
gonna.
definitely leather.
I have a feeling he's probably gonna take those off while he plays. So
Yes, Uraha's the type who some guitarists can play
in
with
gloves.
gloves on and some can't. Uraha usually doesn't, but it's very rare we see him play with or even wear gloves.
Mhm.
Even when it's cold, he rarely wears gloves.
Yes. But if you go back into like the older Gazette, like around Madara and trying to think the other one before Madara, like
Carny soup?
yeah, um, you see him. He does actually wear those weird type of like finger gloves that kind of like go over his middle finger and like go up his arm. He does wear those.
Yeah, right. Yeah, just like just the little like hook ones. There's nothing covering, but that's not really a hard thing to play in. Whereas this, I've seen it done before, and the guitarist who did it, amazing guitarist. But he later said, it was hard at the same time. It was just playing normal. It was just a matter of he has to remember it's not gonna. It's a matter of telling yourself, just play. Don't worry about the gloves.
Yeah, but knowing Utaha, he's going to take them off.
I won't be surprised if he rips them off and throws them into the crowd.
Oh, that's going to drive the fangirls even more.
We'll have a fight again!
Oh no. Should we go to Bonehead? Because I can't think of anything else for Ducky for right now. This is a better shot of Reita's new look. You see what I mean by his hair? It just looks like it's a combination of his cockatiel hair and I'm trying to think of what PV the recent PVs.
I'm looking at the hair. It looks a little bit different. Like, okay, in the first one, either they hadn't added the black yet, or in ones like this, they've added the black and then changed it.
Yeah.
But I like it better with the black.
Yeah, me too. And he's wearing not thigh-high boots, to be honest. I think it's knee-high, but they look thigh-high.
Knee-high.
Oh boy.
Typical nose band.
Yep.
No surprise there. White gloves. That is a major shocker.
Because Reita never wears gloves. Never.
Or white for no, he wears white.
He wears
My
white.
bad.
Yeah, he does.
I'm thinking of a different color. My bad.
He never wears any other color besides red, white, black. I'm trying to think of the other colors. Did he wear any color?
Reita, he wears white, black,
like a navy
brown.
blue.
Yeah, blue, and that's pretty much it. You will not find pink anywhere near him.
No.
And he often will make fun of Rookie because Rookie is not afraid to wear pink. Especially Rookie's beautiful pink pants.
That got ruined by a cup of coffee.
Yep.
He wasn't too
Thank God.
happy about that.
No. Well, wouldn't you? No, I don't think anybody would be happy about that.
That's why I wear jeans. Gotta
I
smell
would
like
be mad
Kai.
if I spilled coffee on my jeans. Anyways, back on track. You can see his tie much better. You can see what we were talking about, how it's like raised and studded almost.
Mhm.
Obviously a leather tie. You know, the jacket is amazing. I love the buttons. I want to see the detailing on the buttons, but kind of hard to at the moment.
Yes.
Other than that, it's pretty simple.
Mhm.
Typical Rata. Simple, clean cut, not over the top, but at the same time, over the top.
Yeah. It's like a combination.
Yes.
But it's really weird seeing Reita in like a jacket, like a coat. Because we never see him in a coat.
Yeah, it's usually a leather jacket as opposed to a coat, which is like...
Or is it it's sleeveless?
Yeah, it's mostly leather, vests.
Yep. Vest or... But recently, like during, I think, Toxic, when Suicide Circus came out, he started to wear like suit coat,
Yeah.
whatever you want to call them. He started to wear those. But recently he's starting to wear more like long sleeve. If you noticed.
I wonder if he got a tattoo.
I wonder if Kai's got a tattoo. It's just a rumor about.
I bet he does, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't know. You'll have to ask him in person.
I will die if that happens.
Why? It'd be your dream come true.
That's true.
But I do understand the whole die, because I would die too.
Yeah, especially if Ricky's standing
I think
10
that
feet,
both of
like 10 inches from your face.
Right?
Anyways, getting sidetracked again.
Let's talk about Owie.
Where is it? Where are you? There you are. Owie, you really can't see his full outfit, but it's like his one outfit, the mobile update profile pic. It's kind of like that. It's like cut off to a certain point, but you can see the blonde streaks in his hair again.
But at the same time, that looks good on him.
Yeah, I think Suzy Go did it too. I think.
Zuzigo still does it.
Yep.
But I love the way they took this picture. The
Mhm.
shadowing is nice. I always have to say he has very defined lips, very big lips.
Yes.
And that really pulls it out. And he doesn't look as tired in
Yeah.
this, which I'm kind of worried about him because he's been looking really tired lately.
Well, he did have a fever on one of the when they were shooting this,
This is true.
and Kai gave him a protein shake. The businessman
I'm
insisted on.
Mama!
Kai. But like we said, he did have a fever, but he's feeling better now. Thank God, because he was spamming my Twitter about him being sick.
Alright, now on to the piece de resistance. I think I said that wrong, but you get my point.
Rookie.
Yes. I love the way he took the picture. Very typical Rookie. We've seen this pose many times. Lips look amazing. So does the makeup.
Mm-hmm.
You can see his outfit more. You can see the gold belt I was talking about. You can see his buttons. You can see more details on it.
Yeah.
And again, I'm noticing it's not, and it might also be the lighting, but it looks more midnight blue as opposed to all black.
But it is black. It's just probably the lighting.
Probably. And I look forward to seeing the 13-year anniversary. Hopefully they'll release it on DVD.
That'd be amazing.
Knowing them, more than likely.
They did it for 10 years.
Yes. And they almost always film their finals.
Yes.
Or in a major event.
And this is a major event.
Yeah. Oh. So I really look forward to this.
Yes.
I love his contacts. You know, like you can't really see him too well, but you can get a better idea of the makeup
Yeah.
in this.
But
And
recently he's
it looks like there's a strap coming from his hat under his chin.
it kind of does. I think I don't know. Or it's just a light that's making it look like that.
That's also possible. And again, I love his tips.
Yes.
His hair is amazing.
I want to brush his hair.
Why?
It's like messy and fuzzy.
That's how his hair usually is.
His hair is usually less fuzzy. Just saying.
I like it.
It looks like he just woke up like from a long night of not gonna go into that.
Shut up right now.
Oh, don't worry, she's gonna get me back.
Oh, big time. And it's so easy to do too.
Shut up. But like we said, there's like he has thicker chains on his hat than Utah.
I wonder how hard it was for him to put on that belt. It's all chain.
Oh, it looks like it will probably get all like tangled up and stuff.
Maybe they sewed it to to like a strip of fabric.
Yeah, it looks like it, and like had Velcro or something. Like if you could tell where the like clear part is on his outfit, it looks like that's where it connects.
Yeah. But that might also be the belt loop.
True.
Either way, he did an amazing job coming up with this design.
Yes.
Truly love it.
Should we go to screenshots or band pick first?
Let's do the screenshots.
All right. Here's a better like picture of them in better lighting that's not edited, and you see like all their outfits are black, and of course from what I see, I think Utah's has dark brown hair, and it's not black. It's the group where Kai's smiling is the one I'm looking at. You're still there. Oh no, please don't tell me you sound cut out. Welcome back, everyone. Her net went down for like a second. She said she was sorry.
So who are we starting with?
I guess like we could just start where at like going from left to right, I guess.
Alright. So starting with Aoi, obviously he's playing with his watch and
Oh, is this watch?
kind of bored.
I thought he was playing with his sleeve.
It might also be that. It looks like he has but either way, you can really see his outfit.
Mhm.
You know, and it's like so simple, but it fits him so well. I love it when he wears outfits like that.
Yeah.
You know, it's simple, clean line, but it is so him. But at the same time, the wild and crazy is him.
Yeah.
And I think he's really mellowing out.
Well, he is
Now
the
that he's
eldest.
over the hill.
He is the eldest of the band.
Yes, but if you also remember, he's the child of the band.
Let's see.
And then, you know, as she said earlier, you can see Rita's, you know, military grade boots.
Yeah.
I'm sarcastic. But they are awesome.
And also, for Aoi is not wearing gloves, but the rest are, if you notice that.
Yes, which is, like, odd. But at the same time, you know, he always, you never see him without a ring.
Yeah, he always has one of his rings on that he makes.
And that might have been it. The gloves wouldn't have allowed his ring to fit. Whereas others, sure, they wear rings, but you know they also go without it. Rookie's the same way. He wears his rings, but he can go without them. Seeing as how he loves to wear his gloves.
Yes, but the thing is, Kai constantly wears his drummer gloves. The what was the name of this fucking brand he wears? He wears gloves like I have on. Also, he wears the full-fingered ones. I can't remember. It started with a Z. Drummers, if you're in the comments, please help me figure that name out. I can't remember. But he wears those constantly now
Yeah.
because I do miss him having the like thumb and index finger covered up type of gloves. I miss those. I really love those type of gloves. I'm still figuring out the name of those. But
uh,
um but I think he's wearing leather. He is wearing leather gloves for this outfit, but I have a feeling he's going to change that when he's performing, though.
Knowing him, that jacket is going to be gone. That tie is going to be off, and his
Oh.
sleeves are going to be rolled up.
Showing his biceps. Ooh,
Booyah.
I hate. Now you make. God damn it. It'd be funny if he did get a tattoo.
I got my payback. Now with Reita, you can see his hair. Okay, it looks much better in this light. I've glanced at this photo, so I haven't really looked at it too well.
Yeah.
His hair doesn't look as odd as in the other ones. It looks a little bit more Reita. You will notice that the black isn't there, so I'm going to assume that the black was temporary.
It was poly hair chalk.
More than likely.
That's what.
And again, you
Subaru
can see, yeah, you can see his outfit a little bit better, but at the same time you can't. His white gloves really blend into the background.
Ricky and his.
Yeah, yes, but at the same time you can still see them. Really, really awesome. I love. Pardon me.
Let's see. I think I have like close-up shots of them. Oh, wait, it won't let me go back. Oh, shit. It won't let me go back to the previous shots. If you can, try to go to where it's like a close-up shot of them. Here we go. Found one. This is a close-up shot of, Kai, Yutaha, and Ruki. You can see what, we mean. It's got the 310 at the bottom. And where Kai's talking. Oh,
Sorry, my thing is loading.
alright. Tell me when you got it, so.
Alright, we're good. I think. I'm sorry.
You can see what I mean by Kai's hair. His hair is like a honey brown color with like faded like tips of brown, and it's like kind of going into blonde. But if
Now that I'm looking at this picture like this, I don't see the fading.
I do. Oh God! Don't tell me this is like the fucking black and gold dress. Oh God! I do see the fading. Like it's really it's hinted, but you really can't tell. That's what I'm trying to go with.
I think it's the lighting.
Yeah. But I can kind of tell it's like fading. If you look on the side of his head, it's much darker than his tips. If you look.
Kind of. But I love his makeup.
Yes. And that's gonna be a pain in the fucking ass to try to, for me at least.
Not really, it's just all black.
And he does wear a little bit of brown eyeshadow too.
Yeah. His lips, I'm still not used to, seeing him like this with black lipstick.
It's kind of like Ricky's.
But I love his hair.
Yes. It's kind of like Ricky's, Shadow 621 lip kind of design. Where he had like a normal lip underneath and like black under like the lower lip and black on top. If you think about it, if you remember. I don't have 621 Ricky's. I mostly have Kai because I'm working on a cosplay. Still working on it, but also Ricky does have the same kind of lips from Shadow 621. And what was the other one where it was like this guy was messing with the butterflies? And he was doing a weird little like hip dance in the behind the scenes. And he was like stumbling.
Oh my gosh.
It started with an A. I have my phone off so I can't look.
Oh! Okay, I know which one you're talking about.
Where he was like short and cute. in that PV?
The one where he had the sparkly kimono.
Sparkly kimono? He had a kimono?
Well, top half of it, anyways.
Yeah, it's like when he's like in behind the scenes where Kai's like on his drums and he's like trying to pop his hip or something and he stumbles.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. Yeah, yeah.
That's what his lips remind me of.
Yes. And you can definitely see the chains on both hats much better in this.
Yeah.
You can see the hips. So obviously they were using a blue light in the other pictures because his tips were blonde.
Yeah. Although it'd be kind of cool seeing blue.
Yes. And if you look close enough, you can see that it looks like he's about to rip the bicep area of his jacket almost, which is not going to be good.
No. I think they pinned it too tight against the fabric. Or how he's sitting.
It's probably a combination of both. And then you can see a little bit of Uraha, and you can see both their contacts, and they look amazing. And their Uraha always looks good in black lipstick.
Although once was a dare with Ricky and
Yeah, and then it turned out he liked it, so then he did it for a photo shoot.
And also he wore it in Disneyland Darkness too.
Yes. I love their outfits in Disneyland to Darkness.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, because I said that wrong. I'm sorry. Let me correct myself. To Dazzling Darkness.
Thank you. I was like, I kept saying it wrong. I'm like, I know she knows it better than me. But remember when you said that it looked like a strap around his neck? Actually, I think that's a piece of hair that's like coming out of his hat.
The same thing that I saw it or have seen it. I think it's the same thing, or I think it's the same thing.
Yeah. And also, I'm trying to think. Recently, Ricky's been doing more like the side makeup on the side of his face. If you know,
yes.
Like during, I think Last Heaven he did it, or no?
Yes, he did it in Inside the Beast, and Last Heaven, or not Last Heaven, my bad. Inside the Beast, To Dazzling Darkness, and now.
And also he did it for a festival too, but he had like a shit ton of red on his face.
That was also when they were wearing the To Dazzling Darkness PB outfits.
Mm-hmm.
He also did it when last year when I don't remember the name of the set, but the moth outfit.
That was their last Grown of Dysplosia, I think.
That was it. In Grown of Dysplosia, you'll notice he had the same thing where it just like went out from here.
Yeah. And I still think he looked like a peacock because the eye, it looked like peacock feathers. How it was designed.
I thought it was cool.
And everyone else was normal, and Ricky had to stand out.
And nor did Rita. Rita said he looked like a girl. Ali said he looked ridiculous, and Ricky said, "I don't care, fools. I'm doing it anyways."
I want to be fabulous.
He didn't say fool. Just continue with what he was doing.
But I was trying to think during what was it? Grown. I'm trying to remember when Kai had that spiky jacket. He looked amazing in it.
That was
the first leg of the fan club.
Disorder Heaven.
Yes. That's when they basically combined the Disorder Tour and Nameless Liberty Tour and combination it.
Yes. That was the start of the Combination Scene Tour.
Yes. That's what we're going to call it because it's basically a combination of every single album and like tour name, basically.
Pretty much.
Because they got Pulse Wiggling, I think, to Dim Scene. I can't remember what CD that was. I think it was Pulse Wiggling.
Pulse Wiggling, that was a final, and then Dim Scene was, of course, a final and an album.
And a tour. It was a full, it was combinationed. Again. Then it had something Venomous Cell. I'm trying to think. Was it
I
Grown Up?
think that was Grown Up Disclosure to Venomous Cell.
Yeah. That was it. That's when Ricky had that really weird. Ricky, like the first outfit he had like a full on like spike jacket, but it was patterned, and so was his shirt.
Yes.
I wonder how he did not poke anyone with that. He did tear up a couch with it.
I'm pretty sure that everyone was afraid they were gonna get poked with it. And if you think about it, no one made Rookie mad while he was wearing it.
No.
Which was smart on their part.
I think I do have pictures of that, of the actual picture of that tour, like the first tour, of the combination of the fans for the fan club. I do. Yay! I knew I did. This is the outfit we're talking about. All of them are in spikes. So I have no fucking clue how Reita did not poke himself with that jacket. Oh shit! You know which one I'm talking about, right? Or do I have to send the picture?
Send the picture just so I can make sure, because I don't want to start talking about the wrong one.
Okay, hold on. Let me pause it. Holy shit, we've been going for almost an hour 16. I forgot to press continue. Whoopsies. But this is the Disorder Heaven. You could tell it's by if you remember, I think it was Nameless Liberty kind of tour when Ricky had the red and black hair, like with the red streaks.
Yes.
It's basically him with his red and black hair, but red tips this time. And of course, I'm trying not to fangirl because Kai, that's just like...
Kai's in spikes and all leather.
Yes. Including his shirt. I think.
And that button's about to pop.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God. This is not helping me at all.
This is what I do for a living.
Torture me with Kai.
It's very fun and very easy. So if you have a Gazette fangirl friend, try it. Just spam her with pictures of them, of her specific crush, and then watch her die.
She did this. She does this multiple times, to be honest.
Yes. Or even just like say little things. Oh, imagine Urha doing this, and this, and her freak out.
Don't you dare do that while we're on cam. Don't you dare.
Be in a bad mood again.
Don't you fucking dare do this on cam. Don't you fucking dare.
I'm half tempted now. I'm half tempted to give them an example.
Bad Rookie.
What can I say?
But
anyways.
If you look at Reita's outfit for the Disorder Heaven, he has the most spikes out of everyone, besides Rookie.
Yes.
I'm wondering how he has not poked himself with that jacket.
Well, probably because as the spikes are on the outside, and the way he unzips it, you wouldn't really have to worry about it as long as he's careful.
We're talking about Reita.
Yes, that's what I was talking about. And yes, Rookie's gloves are made out of sparkling chainmail. Chainmail.
I think it's rhinestones, actually.
Oh, I thought it was like little chains.
No, the rhinestones.
Well, either way, it looks weird.
It's shiny.
I want to steal his gloves.
It's shiny. But if you look at Owie's, and also his outfit does have that same detailing for the 13th anniversary.
Yes, it does.
But this time it's in black, but it's actually, I think it's gray, so you actually see the black threading of the flap on the top on his shirt. And it's so funny, that outfit, it wasn't even like a week and someone got Owie's outfit made. Same with Reita and Rookie's outfit and Utah's. But no one I've seen so far cosplayed as the Distorted Heaven Kai yet. No one. Please don't tell me my sound's cutting out again. Come on. You're still there. Welcome back,
But we need
everyone.
to hurry. We need to hurry.
I know. But this is going to be really quick and short, just for reasons, because our computer's starting to go acting nuts and being a pain in the ass. But like I say,
And yet we love technology.
yes. But like I said, there was everyone else cosplays done like in a week, but Kai's, and that annoys me. There's not that many.
But at the same time, Kai is really hard to pull off because he's so unique.
And some odd reason I kind of get pulled that off.
Yes, yes. And at the same time, his outfit is all leather. His pants are leather. His boots are leather. His jacket is leather. His shirt is leather. And his jacket has spikes. That's not easy to make.
That's what I'm doing. Like,
Leather is really hard to work with.
yes, if it's pleather, it's easy.
Oh yeah, but why would you want to only? Why would you want pleather
It's a breathable material.
when you're trying to custom one?
Well, it's a material you can sew, and leather's like a bitch to sew.
Yeah, at the same time, yes. But you can clearly tell the difference between the two.
Yes, of course. But that's why I'm sticking like slowly going up the chain of Kai outfits that are easy. Then I could probably work towards the newer Kais, and also I'm gonna do like World Tour Kai for cosplays. Oh, that's right. Before we end this, I just remembered. We were talking about like we were talking. It's still up in the air, but if we find our other 3 members, I was like for Hide's like 50th or whenever, or his memorial, and do like a tribute like music video from one of the videos that we like, and try to get that put together a cosplay of Joe, Kiyoshi, and Kaz and Cheeto, and of course Minute and you being Hide, and of course I be Joe, but for like a little tribute video for Hide. That's if when
Now, for those of you, no one has to dress up
no.
as Cheeto or Die because they like to run around shirtless.
I meant like when they're in PVs, not on stage.
Sometimes they're shirtless in PVs.
Sometimes, especially during Everfree. But I meant like Rocket Dive and Pink Spider, like those. They were actually wearing
Yeah,
clothes.
that would definitely work. That would definitely work.
Yeah, because I want Joe's jacket. In the RPs, I still want Joe's jacket, aka my dad's jacket from Rocket Dive. A lot. But recently, my Uncle Hide made us our own jackets. But anyways, I am rambling on, and we will see you guys next week on Thursday.
Johnny!
Johnny! Okay, pause. Sounds like someone